Ask about it and get those paint jobs done. 90-day return policy. Everybody's loving our today's special. We are moving on to taking care of our floors. And you know, we're kind of home now, so there's really no excuse. We're looking at these jobs we gotta get done and we're like, oh. And you got so much on your mind, you still don't wanna do it. Well, what's the fastest, easiest way to take care of all your hard floors? Leave it to the good friends at Hoover. Of course, you know Hoover is that trusted brand that's been around for over 100 years. This is their FloorMate SpinScrub Hard Floor Cleaner. So if your home is predominantly hard floors, as long as it's a sealed surface, you don't need a mop, you don't need a bucket, you don't need to dry and all those multiple steps. You only need this FloorMate. It has quick dry technology, so not only is it gonna clean and scrub as it goes with its power scrub technology, but when you pull back, it's gonna suction everything up, leaving everything virtually completely bone dry. And it doesn't weigh a ton, it's less than 20 pounds. It is just such a great solution if you wanna eliminate steps and save time for your floor care. My guest today is Angela McClure. She is my brand contributor for Hoover. Angela, this is really great because a lot of us, I know for me with my sons and the allergies, we're kind of getting rid of all the carpets in the home and all we have is the floors now. You've spent your money, you wanna take care of them and do it as easily as possible. Hoover, they are the brand that has helped us take care of our floors for years. Welcome, darling.
Hey, Leslie. I'm coming to you live from the Hoover Laboratory. This is where we get to make messes for fun. And here's the FloorMate. So we have all hard floors. Like you were saying, this is great for sealed floors, your hard floors, hardwood, tile. It's even gonna get those grout lines. And it's lightweight, it's just under 14 pounds, so it's gonna be easy to move around your house. I wanna give you a quick tour of the machine. So at the top, you have your trigger. So when you squeeze the trigger, that's what's gonna put the solution down on the floor. If you have a dried on difficult mess, you can push the clean boost button here. It's just gonna put down a little bit extra solution. Also, Hoover has the clean and dirty water tanks. This is one of the things that really sets it apart from the traditional mop and bucket, because as we all know, with the mop, once it goes into the bucket, then you're just spreading that dirty water around on the floor. But with the FloorMate, you have your separate dirty water tank. So once that dirty water comes off of the floor, you know it's not gonna be recycled back on the floor. So your floors are gonna get extra, extra clean. And then down at the bottom, we have a clear extraction nozzle. This is removable and cleanable. There's also buttons, so if you want to release those patented SpinScrub brushes and rinse them out in the sink, you're gonna be able to do that as well. Hoover has really thought of everything with this. We're able to clean all those hard floors from your standing position. So if you have bad knees or a bad back, you're not gonna have to get down and scrub. So let me show you how this is gonna work on this dried on, caked on mess. I'm just gonna be standing nice and easy. I'm gonna pull the trigger.
And that's just it. You know, we are eliminating steps here. You know, no more filling the bucket. Is the water hot enough? You know, going ahead, dipping the mop, wringing the mop, getting your hands in that dirty water, and then just circling and swirling around that dirty mop water. You know, there is a better way to get those hard floors clean. And Angela's pretty much doing it with one easy pass. So you press the trigger, it dispenses the solution. When you pull back, it's suctioning all of that water. So look, no product is ever gonna make it completely virtually dry, but Angela, that's pretty great.
Look at that, and it just took a couple passes. It's clean, it's dry right away, and this was a really dried on mess. If you didn't have your FloorMate, think of all the elbow grease you'd have to use to get this. But with these patented SpinScrub brushes, this is what's doing the work for you. And then with the squeegee and the extraction, it's drying it as you pull in reverse. It's so easy to use. They've really thought of everything with this.
Yeah, and we have a great sale price today. Not only that, you get to bring it home on the first payment of $29.99, and that's for anybody shopping with us. If you go to the department stores and you buy a Hoover and you say, well, I'm only gonna pay for a fifth of it today. I'm gonna take it home, I'm gonna try it and see how I like it. They're gonna look at you and call security. At the end of the day, you're getting that #1 name brand that we've come to love and trust, and you're getting an easier, simpler, faster way to get those hard floors done. So I wanna demonstrate it too as well, and just get it going. So when you go ahead and you pull that trigger, you're dispensing that solution. So I'm gonna go ahead, look, I haven't even started pushing forward and back, but I'm going ahead and I'm dispensing that solution. I'm getting those little paw marks done, right? Just quick little wiggle there, because remember, we are scrubbing and we're mopping, and now I release the trigger, and it's gonna go ahead and suck up all that water, Angela. And if that doesn't do a good enough job, the good folks at Hoover, if I set this to the side, you're gonna see here, they even have an extra setting here. So you can go ahead, and if this is not dry enough for you, because look, I'm dry, okay, you guys? Completely dry, my hands. If that's not good enough, and you see a little bit of wetness off to the sides, go ahead and put it on the dry setting. And then that's all it does. It's almost like just a vacuum that sucks up any extra moisture left behind. So it really is as easy as it gets. And maybe you're that person, maybe you can't bend over, as Angela was saying. Maybe your back is not what it used to be. Maybe even walking with the bucket and the mop is a dangerous thing for you. This is your answer. It weighs 17 pounds. You get an extra long cord. Today in your purchase, we are throwing in even a bottle of solution, so 8-ounce solution for your MultiFloor hard floor cleaning. And you go ahead, and it's a concentrate, go ahead and see, this is gonna be the easiest floor cleaning you've ever done. Please place your order, it's 576210. Whenever we have anything Hoover, our customer adores it and loves it and snaps it up, because Angela, we trust the name, we know the products, they're always innovative, and you guys make our life easier.
And the reviews, not just on hsn.com, but the reviews all over the internet. There's thousands of rave reviews. And Leslie, I love that you pointed out that you can toggle between the wash mode and the dry mode, because a lot of times maybe you just spill water, or you're like me and you have a dog that sometimes spills water around his dish, and all you want to do is use it kind of like a wet vac. You have that option as well. So it's really customizable. And with these hard floors, this sort of has like a film all over it. I don't know about you, but I use like dry shampoo and perfume and hairspray and all these things. And a lot of times you get that film on the floor that, you know, maybe it doesn't look like anything, but you can kind of feel it. So I'm cleaning this up with one of these sort of disposable mops where you just use the chemical pads and then throw them away. So you can see just the little bit that I did there, and this pad is pretty much used up. I mean, it's very, very dirty, but then the floor here that we just cleaned, you can see it's still wet because obviously this isn't gonna dry, and it's actually still dirty. And you know, you're really having to scrub, you're having to put in that elbow grease, but then I wanna show you how easy this is, you know, just from that standing position. And it's gonna do all that scrubbing for you with those patented SpinScrub brushes.
That's right. And so it's not only mopping the floor, it's scrubbing the floor for any caked on messes. And then when Angela pulls back, it's going ahead with that quick dry technology and getting the job done. No mop, no bucket, no treacherous, you know, walk from the utility sink, you know, to the room you're doing. Just take your Hoover with you. It's only 17 pounds. And by the way, 26-inch cord, so you can get those jobs done no matter what size your room is. 576210 is your item number. And look at those results. That's awesome.
The results are incredible. And the fact that it's dry right, I mean, this is bone dry right away. Think about this for your hardwood floors. I mean, they're very expensive, but you really don't want to get them wet. And we're all spending so much more time in our homes now, which means that our houses are getting dirtier faster. But you know, with everything that's going on, we really want to make sure our houses are extra clean. And if you have a baby at home, maybe you have a toddler, you know that meal times are getting really, really messy. And you know, Leslie, I want to see here, this demo that you're doing, just how easy it's going to be for those messes at home.
Absolutely. And as I'm pulling back, look at this. Normally what would take a couple of passes and then a clean mop and then a dry mop. I mean, I'm getting the job done in pretty much one pass forward, one pass back. It doesn't get any easier, and that's why we've been trusting Hoover for years with our floor care. Angela's not kidding, you guys. I've never even used this machine in my life. I am amazed. Look how dry that is. And sure, if you move the machine and you've got a little bit of the puddling, that's okay. That's normal, you guys. They even put in that dry setting here. So if you see any little puddling when you're done, that's okay. Look, that whole area that I cleaned and polished and scrubbed at the same time, that's bone dry. But this is a machine that's washing your floors as it goes. So if you find any water left over, put it on that dry setting, and then it becomes like your portable dry vac as well. We are very busy. Here's why. You have the name Hoover that we know and we trust. You can bring this home on that first payment of $29. You don't have to pay that full price up front. It's free shipping and handling today. We've got a 90-day return policy. If you've got hard floors, you owe it to yourself or whoever's in charge of cleaning the floors in your house. Get this home. Use the mop and the bucket for something else and take care of your floors. You spent a lot of money on them. Do it this way. Hoover just made a better product, making our lives so much easier. It's 576-210, and we are wrapping up, Miss Angela. I really appreciate you spending time with me and basically introducing me to this. I've never presented this product before.
It's really a game changer when you get it home, and the ease of cleaning, and then when you're done with it, your floors are going to be dry. They're going to be really, truly clean because of those dual tanks. I'm telling you.